Welcome to The Holistic Entrepreneur with success coach, holistic nurse practitioner, and best-selling author, Bonnie Groessl. Bonnie shares inspirational and enlightening content to educate, empower, and facilitate well-being while nurturing the mind-body-spirit connection. This boost of positive energy will help you manage stress and make the most of your life, allowing you to thrive in the new normal. Now, please welcome the host of The Holistic Entrepreneur, Bonnie Groessl.
Well, welcome everyone. This is your host, Bonnie Groessl, here at The Holistic Entrepreneur. Now, today we're going to talk about energy. The energy that's everywhere and a part of everything. But more on that in just a moment. First, I want to let you know that I am so grateful that you are sharing your valuable time with me. I so appreciate you. Whether you're listening to this when it's first aired or 3 years from now, it doesn't matter. It's still your time, and time is our most precious asset. So I want to appreciate you for your time today. Now, if this is your first time listening, welcome. And if you've tuned in before, welcome back. I hope that you find this will be another valuable episode with tips and insights to help you toward enhanced well-being. Now, I always want to remind you that the information I present here is educational, inspirational, and motivational in nature, but I always want you to just take what fits for you and simply let go of the rest. This show does not intend or imply to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment either. Now, the other thing that I always like to do when we do a show every week is to remind you to take a moment for you, to just stop what you're doing if you can and just breathe. That's all you need to do. Everything else can wait. But breathe with intention. Notice your breath. So just take a moment and stop and notice the air coming in and the air going out. And notice you. Notice what a beautiful human being you are. I want to remind you to just stop and notice. Notice the world around you. Take time to breathe. Now, maybe this is the only moment that you take for yourself today. But it is so, so important to your well-being. Oh my goodness. The more you can do this, the better. It doesn't take long. You don't need any special equipment. Just periodically throughout the day, stop and notice. Stop and breathe, but breathe with intention. Now make sure you check out the show page because there's always links for you there. And you can always connect with me at bonniegroessl.com. And I would love to hear how you're doing. So please post your progress or ask any questions on the Facebook page, and the link to that is below as well. So today, I'm going to talk about energy. I mean, everything in the universe is made of energy, and it all vibrates. Albert Einstein proved that when you come right down to it, everything in the universe is energy. The concept of universal flow of energy is not a new one. The ancient Chinese called this qi. The ancient Hindus called it prana. So it's always been with us. But the more current research on quantum physics reveals that we also all came from energy. I mean, it's impossible to have come from the cells just like the ones that we're made of now. It had to start someplace. You know, often we see ourselves as separate from each other and from the world around us. But really, we're all one, and it all began from that energy. Now, we've concluded that the universe is made up of thinking or intelligent non-stuff, like particles and waves, with no mass or matter. It's just that non-stuff. And that non-stuff, which is everywhere, is associated with thought. Quantum physics is a science that attempts to explain how everything in our world comes into existence. So quantum physics, spirituality, thoughts, emotions, the success or lack of success are all interconnected. In the early 1900s, Albert Einstein was one of the first founders of quantum theory, which proved that all things can be broken down into the most basic form, consistent with the same stuff, pure energy. So this changed how we view the workings of the universe. Changed everything. Everything nature, sound, oxygen, thoughts, emotions, the wind, your chair, your car, your house, your dog, your physical body, the stars, your ability to see, hear, smell, and so on. All of that exists because of the same energy. Energy equals vibration. All energy vibrates. So we know that we have different frequencies of energy or vibration. We also know that this frequency depends on our thoughts and our inner mental and feelings of the world, which is always our choice, right? So, for example, if we feel inadequate or shortchanged by life, we vibrate at a very different frequency than if we feel abundant and confident and accept ourselves completely. Negative inner dialogue then controls our life as it manifests into material form. So if we have negative thoughts going in, we get negative stuff coming out. No matter how much we seek happiness or aim for success in anything, it stays out of reach, leaving behind frustration and despair. Sometimes we forget that our inner thoughts and feelings affect our energetic vibration, and our energetic vibration affects the world around us and our future. So researchers have known for a long time that thoughts and behaviors affect rhythms in your body, But when it comes right down to it, we're all made up of, we're beings of energy. And that energy creates that vibration. When we think and we feel something, we get what we vibrate. So our thoughts and feelings create our vibrations. Now, if you don't like what you're experiencing, it's helpful to change your vibration. And how to change your vibration is change the way you're thinking and feeling. So our beliefs, expectations, stories, all of the experiences in our lives contribute to our overall vibration. You are living in an energetic field. Your body is composed of energy-producing particles. Each one of them is in constant motion. That's the vibration. So, like everything and everyone else in the universe, you are a vibrating being. Now, rhythmic deep breathing is one way that people have found to realign your vibrational energy. And it's really just breathing. It's what we do at the beginning of each show for just a few seconds. That slow, controlled breathing. It calms your heart rate, and it stimulates areas of your brain that influence comfort, relaxation, emotional control, well-being. It improves your physical health. It helps you to achieve your goals and intentions because it improves your energy. It realigns with the vibrational energy you're meant to be at. Now, certain emotions and thought patterns like joy and peace and acceptance create a high frequency of vibration, while other feelings and other mindsets and beliefs such as anger, despair, fear vibrate at a much lower rate. You want to stay at the highest rate of vibrational frequency as possible. Now, meditation and focusing on your attention on like body sensations or a specific word or object, chanting a mantra, watching a fire flame. As an example, vibrations produced during sort of rhythmic chanting of the syllable Om temporarily deactivate something in your brain called the amygdala and other brain structures involved in processing emotion. That helps you to raise your energetic vibratory level. Now, as we've talked about in previous episodes, there is research to suggest that meditation may change your blood pressure, reduce pain sensitivity, and affect your mood. It's also thought that vibrational energy can help alleviate those symptoms as well as other things like irritable bowel syndrome and insomnia and anxiety and depression, just to name a few. So there's some ways that you can, other ways that you can increase your vibrational energy. Practicing gratitude is a great way. Taking time to notice and appreciate what's good in your life is a great way to raise your vibration. Intentionally and regularly expressing gratitude can enhance your psychological well-being. It can lower your stress and make you more inclined to participate in activities that promote physical health, good physical health. Generosity is another way to raise your energetic vibration because it's also considered to be a pro-social behavior. Now, we just talked about compassion and how strangers are helping other strangers at a time of need. That's one way you can exhibit generosity. Certainly, there are many ways. But the the giver of the benefits gets as much as the receiver in terms of frequency. So being generous in whatever the way that, is for you. Now, in addition to its potential effects on your vibrational energy, there's evidence that generosity could also help you live longer and protect you from the harmful effects of stress, that whole cortisol thing. It's important to eat foods that contain higher, energy levels. And there's really no research to quantify the vibrations of certain food groups, but really eating a healthy diet, healthy foods, things like, green leafy vegetables, fruits and vegetables and legumes, especially unprocessed or minimally processed grains, honey, spring water, herbal teas, are much better for you than the heavier foods like meat, fish and poultry and alcohol, dairy, those kinds of things. Highly processed foods, really not good for your vibration. So another way to do it is interacting with nature. And that in itself lowers your stress level, lowers blood pressure, reduces fatigue, and reduces cortisol levels. It might also lower your risk of cardiovascular disease and respiratory diseases. So a walk in the woods or a picnic will aid in all of those physical things, but it also increases your vibrational energy. Yoga brings together the mind-body benefits of breathing and meditation and rhythmic movement. So regularly practicing a rhythmic yoga poses, as an example, can increase the size of certain structures in your brain that are devoted to your cognitive abilities. Basically, you think better, right? Yoga has also been shown to have many other health benefits like lowering your blood sugar levels and improving your cardiovascular health, as well as alleviating symptoms of anxiety and depression. But it also raises your energetic vibration. Now it makes sense to me that raising your energetic vibration and your physical health go hand in hand. If you have a higher vibration, you're going to be healthier and be able to manifest the life that you desire. Healthy relationships is another way to raise your vibration. Where conflict has the opposite effect. And you know how you feel, right? You know how you feel when you walk into a room or you're around people that sort of just drain you or drag you down, those sort of energy vampires, versus those who energize you and lift you up and just help you feel good. It just feels good to be around them. Relationships have a powerful effect on your health as well as your vibrational energy. So the vibrations happening at the molecular level of your body may be tiny, but it could turn out to have a huge effect, positive effect, on your health and well-being. So your action step for this week is to notice your thoughts, your actions, your relationships. What vibrational level are you at most of the time? You might need to tweak a few things to raise your vibrational energy to enhance your well-being. Or you may be doing a fantastic job most of the time. Remember, you want it to be your dominant way of being, is at that higher vibrational level. So until next time, I wish you health, happiness, and abundance. I want to thank you for joining me at the Holistic Entrepreneur Show today. I know that time is our most precious asset, and so I appreciate you spending your time with me. Now, my purpose is to be of the best service to this community. Whether it's your personal or your work life, I'm here to support you. The best place to get the latest scoop is at bonniegroessl.com. Everything is there. We can connect, and you'll find special offers and gifts that I have for you to help you attain the health, happiness, and abundance you deserve. And I encourage you to sign up for my monthly newsletter for more useful information and exclusive offers. The links are on the show page below. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to the Holistic Entrepreneur Show on your favorite podcast directory so that you automatically receive the newest episode when it's released. Until next time, this is Bonnie Groessl, wishing you health, happiness, and abundance.